I was drawn to the guitar at a young age. My mom had an old nylon string classical guitar that I used to just kind of put on my lap when I was a kid, just, you know, little kids do, just strum along. And then I really fell in love with guitar when I'd go down to Mississippi to visit my dad, and I'd watch a lot of old bluesmen playing the guitar, and I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I got hooked at a young age, and I'm still pretty hooked on it. My number one musical hero would be David Bromberg, who's just an extraordinary musician, and he's just as comfortable playing blues as he is bluegrass and jazz, and that had a big impact on me when I was a kid. I went to Berklee College of Music from 2006 to 2009, and I actually initially went there to play jazz. I got really into jazz in high school, but my taste has always kind of wandered, and I've always tried to incorporate all different kinds of styles. Moved straight down to Nashville from Boston and started playing with some local groups, and not too long after I got the audition for Little Big Town, and that worked out. It was a good musical fit for me. And I've been playing with Little Big Town for 3.5 years now. Yeah, I think I sort of always assumed that I'd be traveling for a large portion of my life, and I've certainly done that. I want to put together my own group and start playing in-town shows, and so I've been jamming with some folks, and we're trying to get a thing happening that sort of fits my style. And I'll tell you what, we just played it recently. We just played in Brooklyn, Michigan. I didn't even know there was a Brooklyn, Michigan. But we played the Faster Horses Festival that Miranda Lambert sort of picked the lineup for the show, and it was a really inspiring show to play after acts like Chris Stapleton and Ashley Monroe and Charlie Worsham, and that past show a couple days ago was definitely up there. I think the first time I heard about McPherson was through Philip Sweet, who plays with Little Big Town. He plays McPherson's on the Road, and that was my first introduction to McPherson family. We've got one song in the show from the new record called Live Forever, and I get to play some finger-picking solo acoustics guitar with Little Big Town, and it sounds really pristine and sweet on the McPherson.